going on a run. I don't think I'm going to bring the camera though, because it's going to be annoying to run around and set things up. I'm conceptualizing how annoying that would be to do for every single running shot I've ever seen, or that's why they have people on a e-bike following around the runners. Maybe I'll get to that level at some point here. But yeah, gonna run. Haven't run in a while, so just gonna take it nice and easy. Keep it zone 2 and go slow. Got massive plate of beans with rice, jack potato, I'm calling it from now on, and shoes arrived in the mail finally. Decided to try them on. They're a little bit of a different color than I thought. They almost have a hint of blue, but you know, I kind of hate running shoes, but I think these will be solid. They got a bit of a drop on them, good heel, pretty thick bounciness, so they should last a while. And this drawstring I'm really curious about, and they are the oil and slip resistant ones, so hey, if I'm working in a kitchen, these will be good to wear in there. Good amount of tread on them. So feeling good, went on a run today. Gonna submit my resume later because I've been kicking that can down the road. So yeah, doing well. I'm gonna eat and sorted. I'm attempting to have the videos not be too self-referential, but to a certain extent that can't be helped. A couple days ago I was chatting with some friends and I realized I was a little late on the upload. I still count the streak as good, but I didn't actually listen or pay very much attention to the editing because I was just like, oh, I already have everything in the timeline, let me just like render out and put it in. So I could very well be repeating things at different points. On top of that, I haven't been doing as much like recordable interesting things, so this one's going to be a little bit more just speaking. If it's redundant though, I apologize. I am in a spot where I feel like my head is above water way more, which is great, and that is allowing me to think a little bit more clearly as far as like what my goals are. I don't have a very clear, super long-term life goal for career, but I am able to look at different job listings and say, okay, I don't absolutely need to do a live-in job that is going to take care of all my problems at once. I still think it's a great option and it's certainly like a backup, but so much of what I'm seeing is just like working in a hostel or a hotel or a restaurant, and it would definitely be an option that I can do and it can be contracted and it would just last a certain amount of time. But at the same time, I feel like I can at least spend the next month and a half job searching for something that can allow me to grow a lot more or be at least more creatively aligned-ish. So it's something that I think is worth trying to be like, okay, let's send some more feelers out here, and because I have some breathing space and I can kind of keep bailing water out while I'm going, it's still a possibility for me to look at something more creative or artsy-ish. So that's the type of job that I'm going to be applying to, because it's maybe too early to lock myself into being like, well, I'm going to spend, a year just working in the same hostel in the same area, and that's just going to be it. I've bounced back and forth through so many different ideas, and I think what I was thinking before makes a lot of sense. Just be like, yeah, get 11 thing and that solves all my problems, but also having my ideas reline up with what I wanted to do before I left, when I could think more clearly and I was viewing myself in a very like secure, attainable career pathway. I think it's good that I'm kind of like returning to that a little bit, especially now that I have like all my bearings straight here. Not, I mean, everything is not set, but I am way more confident in things being able to be set. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking, and I mean, if London works, then awesome. But I do think it's still a good time for me to look for things inside a city, and um, I don't think the small little town life is going to be that interesting to me long term. So it's good that I was able to be kicked over here into Swanage and try that out. But for now, I hope it's temporary, and then I can see where the next opportunities take me. And then hopefully having a job will allow me to look at uh, things that are a little bit more in my budget too. So still kind of a dog chasing its own tail, and looking at things from a bunch of different angles, but this is a good opportunity to cast my rod out a little further.